Good evening. Today is the 20th of December 2024. The time now is 2:34 in the early evening. And so what I'm going to show is this guy coming from off the back street pretending that he's Metro, but he's walking. He's coming from back this way. This street here takes you behind our house. The house is behind us. So he's coming up he's looking at his cell phone all the way up here. He's looking at his cell phone because they're telling him where to go. He don't stop at nobody's house from all the way to the beginning of this street. He comes straight here with his cell phone. And my daughter, I keep telling her, why would people come up on your porch with their cell phone? She's saying that he had his wallet, but I'm looking at them. I'm seeing this man had his cell phone. He was looking at his cell phone all the way here because they telling him what house to go to. So when he left here, he went over to the old people house with the red truck. Every time the metro people come here, they already see we not trying to get no service from them. So why they keep coming here? He's about the fifth metro person that has come here. And then when they leave here, they go straight to the old people house and then leave back out. Cause they gang stalkers. I keep telling my daughter to stop opening the door for these strange people, but she keep opening them cause she don't feel these attacks. So I'm gonna put it on pause. This gonna be the second time I'm making this video. I put it on pause before, and it didn't. When I put it on pause, some kind of way they'll put it where it'll play. And so when I match for to go on resume, it's going on pause. That is a cell phone. I mean, she'll think I'm retarded or something. Then he takes out his wallet, but he put his phone in. There's his cell phone again. To say something that is not my daughter. Okay. So when he go to the old people house and he come back down this way, the reason I didn't know, uh, I know I make bad videos, but anyway, that blue car that passed by as he was coming down from the old people's yard, that's a witch. Those people that's coming from that corner, those people are witches. They are gang stalkers too. But as you can see, he's looking at his cell phone. They're telling him where to go. They will not go to that brick house that's right in front of us. The woman I said walked like she's an alien. They will not go over there. They'll start going over there and stop and keep going. They will not go over there for some reason. I have seen one other person go to the white guy house, but they not home anyway. So he did go to the house beside theirs, and that's the first time I seen him go over there. But they come straight here from off that back street, straight here. They don't stop at none of those houses before us. They come straight here because this is where they sent them to here. And I could tell he's a gang stalker because, like I said, I could feel them people. That's why I got up out of my seat and moved to the bathroom because I could feel him. I knew he was out there because I could feel. That's why I looked back. I could feel him. I didn't hear nobody ring the doorbell, not knock at the door. But I felt him out there, and so I looked behind me and I saw him on the porch because they held their cell phones in their hand, and their cell phones is on uh wherever they go to on their cell phone, the link that be trying to track me and my sister. And I know he had a cell phone in his hand because I could see it shining. He you could see him looking at the cell phone all the way down here because they telling him where to go. That's how I be knowing that these people gang stalkers because they've held their cell phones in their hand until they get on the porch, and they still have it on their hand because they telling them what to do. And I can feel that energy from inside the house, and it be burning my stomach. And then they always talking about Black Lives Matter. That Black Lives Matter thing didn't have nothing to do with George Floyd death. Nothing. That was a chance for them to call up Black Matter. That's what they was doing. So I looked at a video by Fred Pearson. Now he's really good with finding things out, and he was saying that they was calling up Black Matter, and then this other lady, uh, she was saying she went to the Black Life thing, and she said all she saw was witches. Said they was chanting and writing spells on the ground. And other people were saying that the police is the one that started the riots because they were shooting them with rubber bullets. So it don't make sense. Well, it do make sense because it's evil. We are in an evil time where Satan is trying to get as many people in hell as possible. He's trying to outdo God. He's trying to outdo God, and from the look of it, he might outdo God because people don't want to live right. They don't want to live holy. They don't want to live according to the will of God. My lips are so chapped. These people, they keeps me dehydrated. And so you know, I don't know why my daughter lie like that. I love my daughter. I really do. He did pull out his wallet, but he had his cell when he walked on that porch. He had his cell phone in his hand. So I don't know if he put it in his because he did put his cell phone in his pocket and pulled out the wallet. So that may be what she saw. But he put the wallet back in his pocket and pulled out his phone. So she had to see the cell phone. I know I saw it. Ooh, yeah, I'm just not gonna be a coward. I don't just go outside and do because they be shooting me. This I got little knots all in my skin where they be shooting me. I don't, and I'll be tight in the house, but the knots and stuff is not in my skin, but my stomach is all swollen up. My butt too. I mean, they putting weight on me, and I don't know what they doing to me. I really don't know what they doing to me. All I know is that my body is different. I'm not as toned as I was, and yeah, I'm 66 years old. But when you take care of yourself, you can grow old gracefully. But this face right here, this is the face that they making. This is not the face. That face right there is the face I had when we moved here. Cause I took that picture when we was at the other house. You can see all this energy on me. I'm submerged under this energy, and I don't take care of myself. Like I'll be tired. I just don't feel up to doing a whole bunch of stuff. But once I make this solution, once I start doing my face a couple of days, it you can tell my skin look better. But the thing is, I just be drained. They just drain me because they attacks me all night long. During the day when I'm just sitting around trying to watch TV or whatever, I'm not active because I don't do. I'm in the house. I keep the house clean, but ain't a whole lot to do in the house because it stay clean. I might lay stuff on my bed 'cause I don't sleep in it. I'll just put stuff on the bed, and then sometimes when I feel like it, I just take it all off and put it up. I try to keep the house looking decent. I'm not one of those fanatics where everything just got to be clean, 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 clean. I'm not that type of person. But it be in order. I'll give it a good cleaning sometime. I move furniture, sweep up on it, and all that kind of stuff. And I like for my house to be clean, but it don't have to be super clean. So I'm not a real active person because I used to walk all the time. But see, I can't get out and walk all the time now because these people be attacking me even when I'm in a car. Riding down the road, I feel somebody be done shot me in my neck or in my head. And there always be a man. Always be a man riding behind us in a truck. And then he'll speed off. That's why I say these men is just as sweet as can be. They just limp. Just limp. Because a real masculine man is not gonna be shooting at no woman. He not gonna disrespect his masculinity. If anything, he gonna try to help. That's why they put all this mess in the food. The feminized men. It's in the food. And then the demons once they activate that homosexual stuff, the demons jumps in them to keep them held in that lifestyle. Because I know there's a spirit connected to homosexuality and bisexuality. There's a demon connected to heterosexual if you living in sin. But I seen that gay spirit. I mean, this guy, one of my daughters was dating, And I told her, he was in jail, and when he got out of jail, he came to her house. And I told her, I said, don't talk to that man until you don't move him in your house. If you're gonna date him or whatever, date him outside of jail. Learn him first. I said, cause a lot of them men be in them jails, be having that homosexual sex and stuff. You don't want to just bring him in your house and you got boys. And that's what she did anyway. And so one day he was walking across the playground, because her back door was facing my back door, and it was a playground. So he was coming across to go into this girl house that lived in front of me, and I could see that whole demon from his head to his feet, the whole thing. And he looked like a cartoon. And I called my daughter and I told her, I said, that dude is gay. No, he ain't. No, he ain't gay. Yeah, he is. He's gay. And come to find out, he was getting more male sex than she was. It took a gay man to come to her house and tell her that they were having sex. But he was having sex with this other guy that was pretending to be heterosexual. And I believe the girl that standing in front of me, he was having sex with her too. So he was bisexual. But some detectives came. Three men came to the house and told her not to let him around her children. And that, I'm already telling you the man gay. I saw the whole spirit. I couldn't believe I saw that. God allowed me to see that whole spirit. I done seen some stuff that just it makes you just it's surprising when you see it. I have seen people with other faces inside their faces, and they pretending to be so spiritual, but there's another spirit in there. I don't see some stuff. I don't even know what I seen. I don't seen some stuff. I've seen animals come out of the invisible and go back into the invisible. What is that shining like that? I keep seeing a flash or something. You see all this energy in this room, but I keep seeing a flash, and I don't know what it is. But you can see the energy. I see it anyway. Once it go on YouTube, you may not see it because for some reason. But if you have a U code or have a YouTube on your TV and you put in my name and play my videos on the TV, you will be able to see it because I had to show this to my family because they just think I'm just crazy. And so I took a video of me in the living room, and on the couch, on the other end of the couch, there was something there. So I put it on the TV so they can see it. We got a big TV, and they could see it really good. And so so I was able to show them, look, I'm not crazy. Your grandma not crazy. Your mama not crazy. We are submerged. I guess that's why they don't hardly visit, because they don't want to be in here with all this stuff. But it's everywhere. It's everywhere. There's no telling how far the underground system goes because they building towns and stuff under what we have up here, what we don't have up here, they got down there. Because they taking everything we got up here down there. And when it's time for them to go down there, they're gonna lock us out because we're gonna be going through pure natural born hell up here. as the days of Noah. What was going on during the days of Noah? They creating giants. They said that they had found dragon skeletons, so you know they done took the DNA off the dragon to create dragons. Whatever they can create to cause death. Bill Gates already talk about when the next pandemic gonna cause seal. He predicted when how you gonna predict a pandemic? He ain't predicted nothing. He is bringing it in the world. That's what the news people said, talking about he predicted. He predicted nothing. He's causing it. He's the cause of it, and they need to lock him up. When they start chopping off people's head, his head should be the first one they chop off, because he done caused a lot of death, murder, pure murder. But they're not gonna have to chop his head off, because they're gonna be demons coming out from under the out of the bottomless pit. And I think did it say 5 months or 3 months that they're gonna be attacking people. And I hope Bill Gates is the first one that they get, because he just about death. He's a billionaire, and all he can think about, I could be a millionaire. I could think a whole lot better things to do than to kill people. I ain't even got to have a billion. Just give me a million. I could do real good with millions. I might need more than 1 million, but I could do good. Do good with my money instead of wanting to kill people. What you want? What you want, fella? Hmm? I'm talking too loud. You want me to shut up? Say shut up, grandma, shut up, grandma. I saw some coats. I thought I'm gonna get him a coat. So when he go outside to use the bathroom, he'll have his coat on. They didn't cost that much. These are the 12, like they were less than $20. So he don't stay out that long now. But see this, I could feel that energy in here, in his head. It's getting in these dolls too. It's getting in my daughter dolls too. Not just me and my sister, but it bees in her, and she just cuts us so big. She just got Lord have mercy. And I mean, she cuts up, and I know I'm not hurting her, because sometimes I don't even be touching her. I could just be I could loose her diaper. Now you know that don't hurt her for me to just loosen her diaper, and there she is. Yeah, I don't know how much more I can do this. I don't wanna give up on her. Well, I don't want to give up on me either, cause these people is steady blowing me up. I need to get out of this house, and I just don't know about. I just don't know. You don't want to distrust your children, because they come out of my womb, out of my body, and you don't want to distrust. I mean, to the point where you don't trust nothing. But I'm getting to that place. I'm getting to that place where I don't even. It's bad. It's just really bad. And saying this stuff is causing division in the family, and that's what they want, because a family that pulled together is powerful, very powerful. But when you got children that just want to separate themselves from each other, that's why I always told them, we need to pull together. We can do a lot of things because my kids are very talented, but it's like they so selfish and jealous of each other. And why? Jealous of what? What we got that you should be jealous? It don't make no sense to me. They more like my family instead of me. Cause I'm not a selfish person. I'm not a jealous person. I'm not your fool either though. You're not just gonna do any and everything to me and I don't say nothing. I just go along with it. Cause we got so many whatever they man do, they just go along with it. They just so happy they got one. Well, I ain't that happy. I ain't that happy. You're not just gonna do me any and all kind of ways. Cause I could just do without you. I have seen some good women. They have the worst husbands. I mean, I've seen some really good women that you don't hear nothing about them. I mean, they're just good and take care of their children and be there taking care of him. And he's out there courting and just courting and courting and just courting, making children here and there and everywhere. I reckon that's how I got here too. Well, my daddy's told me that he didn't cheat on his wife and she kept accusing him. Listening to women on their job because they worked on the same job. No women was telling her all kind of stuff and she was always fussing at him and fussing at him. And so he told her, the next time you hear of me cheating, I'm gonna be cheating. And so he started cheating. So I guess that's good that he did because I'm here. Me and my sisters and brothers. But anyway, that ain't good to cheat on your wife. It ain't good at all because we have to deal with it. The children do. That show need cleaning off. I want to go out and just clean it so bad, but these people just. I go out there and throw stuff in the dumpster and come on back in. That's really bad. I want to get somewhere where if I have neighbors in the front of me, at least I don't want none in the back of me where I can get out there and grow my plants and grow my trees. So that's a nice sized backyard right there. But you sure can't put no food in it because all that mess coming out from under the ground. I don't even know if anybody's safe. Everybody want to grow their food, growing gardens and stuff, but is it safe to eat? Is what they are growing, is there radiation in it? This one man, he had all his stuff in pots, and then he had it sitting up high because he was talking about the radiation that's come out from under the ground. But if the radiation and all the energy that's coming from under the ground all the way up in your ceiling, high as the trees, they don't matter how high you got it. But we got to eat them, so we just have to figure out how to wash our food, and get the radiation out of it, I guess. So I'm gonna get off of here. I'm not gonna keep going on, keep going on. I just wanted to show that guy that he did have a cell phone in his. He looking at his cell phone all the way from down the road, all the way up into the on the porch. Then he pulled out his wallet. He put his cell phone in his pocket and then pulled out. So I don't know if when she opened the door that he pulled out his wallet and put the cell phone in his pocket because he did put out his wallet. Then he gave her accord. Like I've tried to, there's no businesses that not a part of this gang stalking. My lip just chill. You're not gonna hardly find a business, period. No matter what type of business, even a carpet cleaning business, they are a gang stalker. You can't find nobody because they probably don't let them know that they'll ruin them if they don't take a part of it. But my soul salvation mean more to me than a job, mean more to me than a business, because when your soul salvation is for eternity. And grace is still here. Oh, hot dog it. That's what I was going to talk about. That's what I was going to talk about, and I couldn't figure out what it was that was on my mind. I was what came. I was doing something, and it just came in my mind about the law. Some people tell you don't pray no prayer that's in Psalms against people, but it's in the Bible. They got a name for it. Sir Walter Jones is one of them that talks about it and said, "You talking about y'all better quit praying them prayers." He got a name for. Will you stop, boy? I don't want you going out there yet, cause them boys out there playing ball. So you just wait. And when you get down, and so with I, go lay down to them boys. When them boys go in the house, then go back around front. Then I'll let you go outside. Uh, mm. So they'll be attacking you out there. I wish I could cut his toenails. I brought some. Them toenails so uh strong. That thing didn't do nothing. And I don't have the money. Well, I can't say I don't have the money to take him to a vet to get his toenails cut because I don't know how much it would cost. But my daughter said that you have to have his shot records, and my other daughter that owned him, they said they lost his shot records. So I told her, can't she go to the place where he got his shots and get another record? Cause them toenails needs cutting. But anyway, I was talking about the law, not talking about it, but I was thinking about it to myself. And we under grace. Those who confess Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior, we are under grace. But the people that don't confess Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior, they're not under grace. The Old Testament law is still in effect when it comes to them. Um, we're not real because they won't never up under the law. I'm trying to figure out how that goes. But the law still there because they still a cursed people. Judgment is still going to come upon them. And so when we read the Psalms, the Psalm still in effect, because hold on for a second. Okay. So I this morning I had listened to this preacher on YouTube, but I had this conversation with myself in my thoughts about the law.